just the Robinsons affair. Most of all, you got to hide it from the kids. Cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Lemon roses, lace bows, and braids. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you got to choose. Every way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Josiah? What nation turns its lonely eyes to you? What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? John Joe has left us all away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey,
I gotta watch the one with the dog, dude. That one's priceless.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm sorry. I'm actually really out of breath right now. Well, in all honesty, I had to walk all the way here from the water bottle. I do, but it wasn't available to me, and also, well, my car's a bug. What? I'm sorry, could I have a drip of water? If you do drive a bug, you have to be pretty easy going, because all he cares about is treats. Treats and snoozing. Look at him. Treats and snoozing and treats, that's it. Don't you think that's a good nickname for me? Snoozing. Look at him. Treats and snoozing and treats, that's it. Don't you think that's a good nickname for me? Windy.
Windy?
Yeah, that's your nickname.
My nickname's Windy?
Windy. W-I-N-D-Y.
Why is my nickname Windy?
That's what we all call you. That's what the community calls you. I'm glad you like it, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't tell you where it came from. Is he still there? Where is he right now? Oh God, I can smell his face. Actually happens to a lot of kids, and that's what, well, my sister's name was Marissa, and that's why they call it Marissa's Law now. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty hard at the time, but now I always just think, oh, yeah, she's traveling. Guess why I smile a lot?
What?
'Cause it's worth it.
It's the same video.
My name is Marcel. Oh no, not the first time I've done that. My name is Marcel, and I'm partially a shell, as you can see on my body, but I also have shoes and a face, so I like that about myself, and I like myself and on a Dorito. Guess what I use as a pen?
What?
I use a pen, but it takes the whole family. I'm afraid to drink soda because I'm afraid the bubbles will make me float up onto the ceiling. Okay, my one regret in life is that I'll never have a dog. But sometimes I tie a hair to a piece of lint and I drag it around. I love you. Come. One time I smelled the smell from an old tennis sneaker and it knocked me right out. One time I looked at a diamond and it gave me a sunburn. His name is Alan. Guess where I found him? Under a tooth. Well, you know what they say. Lint is a shell's best friend. Do you want to watch me try to lift this?
Sure.
Alright. No, I can't lift anything up at all. Sometimes people say that my head is too big for my body, and then I say, compared to what? Brother once got in a fight with someone else, and guess how he killed him?
No.
He impaled him on the brush.
Sounds very violent.
We won't fight unless we're provoked. Here, come here. I love you, come.
Oh, my fucking head. It pounds with a million drums.
How many sides does a pentagon have?
5.
What causes disease?
Bacteria.
How many letters are on the alphabet?
26.
Take your time. Focus on the equation. You're going to do great.
I love you.
I love you so much. What if only the smartest boys and girls got to live here?
I am a robot.
I am a robot. I am a robot. I am a robot.
Ничего
I am a robot.
никогда не поймет
I am a robot.
такая любовь.
No matter what you are.
can remember Breaking Bad because this is the last fucking song or fucking soundtrack thing they ever did. After he gets shot and dies in the meth lab, they played this. There's only one thing I want to see right now. And that is a Heisenberg speech. I spelled it wrong. I think that is it. Thank God I spelled it wrong because I'm pretty sure this is...
If Hillary's president, what are...
Fuck Hillary. I hope she dies a horrible death.
Walt, I've said it before. If you are in danger, we go to the police.
No, I don't want to hear about the police.
I do not say that lightly. I know what it could do to this family, but if it's the only real choice we have, if it's either that or you getting shot when you open your front door,
Hear about the
you're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. You are in over your head. That's what we tell them. That's the truth.
That is not the truth.
Of course it is. A school teacher, cancer, desperate for money,
Okay, we're done here.
roped into working for, unable to even quit. You told me that yourself, Walt. Jesus, what was I thinking? Walt, please, let's both of us stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Not quite the one I wanted, but close. I love that fucking show. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get this. Heisenberg. Speech fire. I still managed to spell it wrong. Fucking Heisenberg, you stupid fucking H-E-I-S-E-N Berg. Speech fire. I don't know. I don't know if it's hellfire or hailfire. I'm not doing rain. Yeah, you can. Rained. Hellfire. That's the one I keep seeing, but it's not the one I want. Where's the music video? God damn it. Okay, so I gotta take it up a notch. Inception. God damn it. Ah, you guys suck.
Sergeant, turn the music down. Down means off. You know I pulled you over this morning?
Well, I'm pretty sure I wasn't speeding. I've been using the cruise control, so I
No, sir. Your windshield. License and registration, please.
Right. This was from Wayfarer 515. My house was in the debris field.
Okay.
And that's what shattered my windshield, some piece of wreckage from the plane.
I understand.
You know of Flight 515, the plane crash? You're wearing the ribbon?
Yes, sir. I'm quite aware of Wayfarer 515. I was one of the first responders on scene that day.
Then what are you doing?
Citing you, sir.
What? What, you don't believe me?
Sir, regardless of how that windshield was damaged, this car is unsafe to drive in this condition. Stay in the car, please.
Wait just a minute. Just 1 minute.
Sir, I ask you to stay in the vehicle.
No. I can get out of my own car.
Sir, listen.
No. You listen to me. It's time for you to listen to me.
Sir, what you need to do is take a deep breath.
This is
calm down,
America,
and get back
okay?
in that
I have
car right now.
rights. Do you understand that? At least have the common decency to hear me out.
You step back right
Did
now.
you even hear what I said?
Sir, calm
now
down.
You're giving me a ticket? I told you that my house was in the debris field. You have the remotest inkling of what that means.
Sir, calm down.
Hellfire rained down on my house.
I need
where
you
my
to step
children
back. I need you to step back
There were
right
body
now.
parts in my yard.
Sir, this is your last warning.
You gotta be kidding me.
You got about 2 seconds to stand down. or I'm gonna pepper spray
you got a pepper spray?
You understand that?
That is just perfect. Pepper spray the man who's expressing his opinion under the First Amendment.
Listerine kills 99% of bad breath germs for a 100% fresh mouth. Feeling 100% means you feel bold enough to assist a magician. Or dance. Listerine, bring out the bold.
Hey, 42 here. Names like Hitler, Stalin, and Mao Zedong are often thrown around as some of the evilest men to have walked the earth, each one causing the deaths of many millions. But there's a man equally as despicable as Adolf Hitler, yet very few people even know of his existence. King Leopold II is one of the least reviled tyrants from history, yet he was directly responsible for the deaths of an estimated 15 million people. He caused a hidden Holocaust that is rarely mentioned, devastating an entire country, murdering the vast majority of its population. So why is so little spoken about King Leopold II? Some say it's because he only murdered Africans. Leopold was the king of the Belgians between 1865 and 1909. Nothing about his upbringing spelled genocidal psychopath. As a young prince, he was perfectly well behaved, an upstanding member of the royal family. But it all went to pot when he gained ownership of the Congo in 1885. But let's just rewind a little. How does a king in Belgium come to own a large country smack bang in the middle of Africa? Throughout the late 1800s, Africa was being slammed by Europe. Multiple European countries attempted to and successfully colonise vast parts of the continent. The methodology behind all this was basically, oh, look, Africa isn't as civilised or technologically advanced as us. Let's take their land and freedom, then force them to practice our religion, use our technology, and we'll take all the profits from their mineral-rich land. Surely that's a better life than they're used to. No? The British Empire came first and claimed the south, the northeastern bit of the northwest. The French took the northeast and Madagascar. The rest was snatched up by the Italians and Portuguese. Oh, and Germany got their hands on a few bits as well. This left one massive gaping hole in the centre of Africa. The Congo was the hardest to take because it was far from the coast and was covered in treacherous jungle. Leopold set his eyes on it, knowing it was rich in natural resources such as rubber, which was highly valuable at the time. So how exactly did Leopold come to own the Congo? Bearing in mind it is 76 times the size of Belgium and was home to millions of people. Did he simply invade and stick flags everywhere? No, that's the British way. He basically said to the world's most powerful nations, hey, if you guys aren't using this bit, can I have it? And they said, sure, if you give us a bit of money for it. However, the Congo was different to other African states. Unlike the others, such as South Africa and the Spanish Sahara, which were colonies of European governments, the Congo Free State, as it was known at the time, was deemed the private property of one man, his own personal plaything. Leopold formed the International African Society, which was a supposedly philanthropic scheme to help Africans by introducing them to Christianity and giving them clothes. But this was just a ruse to get the Belgian government to give him money to start up his supposed humanitarian project in Africa. What Leopold actually did in the Congo was far from humanitarian. He forced the Congolese people into hard labour, so hard that millions died from exhaustion, disease and starvation. The unfortunate natives were forced to dig up gold, hunt and kill elephants for their ivory, and chop down hundreds of miles of forest to set up rubber plantations all across the Congo. Gold, ivory and rubber were three of the most expensive commodities in the world at that time, and King Leopold sold all the resources he ruthlessly mined through slave labour to European countries in order to generate vast sums of money for his own personal enjoyment. As if all that wasn't enough, Leopold also sold swathes of Congolese into slavery. So, how did King Leopold organise such a large operation across an enormous country with millions of natives? Well, he was very, very smart and basically used his wealth and power to turn the Congolese people against themselves. He recruited a large army of mercenaries which he named the Force Publique, made up of Congolese natives, and paid them to enforce his ruthless regime against their own people. Leopold set up a hierarchy, hand-picking the most loyal members of the Force Publique to become governors over a specific region of the country. The governors would be given complete dictatorial control over their realm, and they had quotas of ivory, gold and rubber that they had to enforce. If workers didn't meet their monthly quota of raw materials, they were mutilated. No. The most common way was to amputate their hands and feet. And if they fled town, the Force Publique would amputate the limbs of their entire family instead. Governors were paid via commission, so it was in their interest to force those under their control to work even harder. The result of this is that millions of natives were literally worked to death, either down the mines or in the fields. If you don't already hate this guy enough, he also used the Congo as a giant hunting ground for himself and his wealthy friends, where they freely hunted animals.
Clearly they didn't kill enough of those Congolese motherfuckers, because I'm still watching them in commercials. Fuck Cheerios.
Hey, 42 here. It's not easy being in charge. I had to be just and fair, but pretty often they jumped headfirst into the crazy pool and never bothered coming up for air. Today we look at some of the most psychopathic, murderous and downright bananas rulers of the ancient world. Only 350 million people on Earth at that point. Pans. Since he was a family man, he'd bring his son along to watch, but eventually he killed him too when he beat him round the head with a pointed staff during a family feud. Makes your Christmas dinner argument seem a little better now, doesn't it? Tamerlane the Great sounds a little friendlier, but he was one of the world's biggest mass murderers. Mao Zedong may have overseen up to 75 million deaths, but Tamerlane's 15 to 20 million is staggering, considering there were only 350 million people on Earth at that point. He wiped out 5% of the entire global population, and that's without bombs or guns. You've really got to applaud the hard work and dedication he must have put in. Tamerlane, also known as Timur, founded the Timurid Empire at the end of the 14th century, and claimed to be descended from Genghis Khan, who came about 200 years before, and he was also pretty handy at the genocide game. We've all got to have heroes, right? Khan's Mongol Empire covered a much larger area than Tamerlane's, and his armies are thought to have slaughtered almost 60 million. Tamerlane declared himself the Sword of Islam and tried to rebuild the Mongol Empire under his religion, but he wasn't exactly at his most saintly when he had 90,000 people in Baghdad beheaded, or when he forced people to die of slow suffocation. He also had great towers built from his enemies' skulls, so he was pretty good at recycling too. Vlad the Impaler also has one of those delightfully informative names. Vlad was part of the House of Draculesti and ruled Transylvania in the 15th century. If this all sounds a little familiar, it's because it's the inspiration for Bram Stoker's novel, Dracula. Vlad set about protecting his people and Christianity from the surrounding Ottoman forces, and did a pretty good job of it. He built a fearsome reputation, largely thanks to his hobby of, you guessed it, impaling people. He once put all 20,000 men, women and children of the city of Amlas on spiked sticks through their bodies and faces. Ouch. But I don't want you to think he was a one-trick pony. He also skinned, boiled, decapitated, blinded, strangled, hanged, burned, roasted, hacked, nailed and buried alive, which sounds like the menu at some kind of hipster pop-up restaurant. I'll have the strangled rabbit with buried aubergine, please, with a side of forced rhubarb. And, for dessert, Vlad's own head would fit the bill, as it said he was decapitated by the Turks and it was sent to Constantinople in a jar of honey. The Roman Empire had a pretty good run of crazy rulers, so it's hard to pick a worst one. But today, we're going for Caligula, thanks to quotes such as, I wish Rome had but one neck, so that I could cut off all their heads with one blow. He was the third emperor of Rome from AD 37 to AD 41, and got the nickname Caligula, meaning little boots, from his time as a boy when he accompanied his father, the general Germanicus, to various battles. He took over Rome from Tiberius, and it's unclear whether he assassinated his predecessor or not, but it wouldn't be that unlikely. He then proceeded...
One of the most important parts about question 5 is that the funds raised here will be staying here. Another important part about
shit. Question 5 is full of shit. He's full of shit. He's a fucking cunt that's just after money. Fuck you! Hillary, you fucking cunt. You brainwashing pedophile. Ah! There isn't a word bad enough I can call her. can't help it. I have to call my mom. I want to see if she's going to do this drug deal. That's alright, we're drug dealers now. Except Mom is a little insane, thinking that she's going to get full price. Oh, there she is. I can hear her. Yeah, I'm here. I'm coming. Hello, Mother. What? Did you get Now I've got marijuana. Who's gonna get high? I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna get very high. Where the fuck is Callie? I want her in here. Ugh. That is Callie Rose. Oh shit. Oh god, now I want to restart it. Keep it on for a minute. We'll see how it goes. I get to get high. Okay, what's a good song to get high to? This one's pretty good.
Donald Trump facing new criticism.
That's right, Donald Trump all the way! Fuck you, Hillary! Fucking Donald Trump doesn't fucking try to brainwash Americans, old and young. Fucking bitch. Death to Hillary! Death to Hillary! Let's cut her fucking head off with the guillotine. Hillary! Death to Hillary! Let's cut that fucking bitch's head off! I'm gonna go and say black people have too much freedom. What do they do with it? They choose to protest. Black Lives Matter! You think? Dipshits. I hope they all die. You know, there needs to be a new genocide. Let's go to war with an entire fucking race. Kill the black people! I don't want to kill them, really. I just want to send them back to Africa where they fucking belong. But if it comes to it, yeah, let's fucking kill them. For every black family that resists, tries to put up a fight, we'll kill 20 more families, yeah? Black families. Then see who wants to resist. Hold up the bottle, fucker. I just went and got a new one, so I don't know why you're telling me that. Oh, there's already something floating in there. Two things. I think it's skin from my lips. I hope it is. Let's kill the black people. I'm kidding. That's not kidding. You're offending somebody. No, I don't have any viewers. Doesn't matter. I want to kill Hillary. Hillary should die. Be a public beheading for Hillary. But also, let's torture some of the people that are voting for her. Mainly black people and women. Now we can give some of the white women a pass. We'll give you a no longer has the right to vote pass. But if you're voting for fucking Hillary, dude, I hope you die an agonizing death. Way to create World War III? Simply let in Hillary Clinton into Russia. You think Putin might freak out a little bit? Like, holy shit, that cunt's in our country? Oh, god damn it. Kill her! Send the KGB! money fixing the goddamn roof than we actually paid for the fucking trailer, which can't even be moved, so no. Don't tell me it's a nice fucking trailer. There is a law that prevents me from moving this trailer. Because it was built, like, back in the 40s and shit. It's an old fucking trailer. It's a Hicks. So, it's so fucking old that there is a law that says, I cannot move this trailer because it'll probably fall apart. I think that's bullshit. That is the most goddamn bullshit I've ever heard in my fucking life, and let me explain why. The land that my trailer sits on is inside of a trailer park, and the expense for living here is as much as a fucking house payment. Ungrateful? Damn straight. You know, if it wasn't for all the fucking Mexicans coming and taking our fucking jobs, I'd be working right now. You know, that's the second biggest piece of shit I've ever heard. Well, they only want to do the work nobody else wants to do. You're so full of shit, dude. I'll shovel horse shit for $20 a day. Yeah, dude. I'm in America. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here to tell you our economy is still going downhill. There's no way to save it unless Trump gets in. Trump might fix it. But you know for a fucking fact if Hillary Clinton gets in, we're fucked. In fact, I encourage England, Scotland, Ireland, Australia, all you fucking countries to go to war with us if Hillary Clinton gets in. English-speaking country, because then maybe I could defect, become one of you fucking English. We took you to America, Mong. You're not pure American. Duh! Nobody's really pure American except for the fucking Indians. And they're not even pure American. They mostly come from Russia. Did you know that? They've taken blood from Native Americans and they've examined it. And they're like, hey, this really looks like Russian blood. And then they examined it and then that's how Native Americans came to be. They crossed over the ice. The ancient Native Americans. Oh, yeah. You don't live here. How the fuck do you know what's going on? And yes, it is. Dude, we have people crossing into our fucking country all the time illegally. And you know what? Russia patrols its borders with fucking tanks. So yeah, a wall sounds pretty fucking good right now. Let's build a fucking wall! Ah! Unite with fuck Mexico. No. Mexico owes us and they refuse. Fuck Mexico to death. Fuck it in its ass. Fuck Mexican assholes. Fuck Mexico. I say it again and I say it again and again and again and again. Fuck Mexico. Fuck Mexicans. You don't even know what you're talking about. Mr. White was a tap dancer that created the Hatfields and the McCoys, you dumb bitch. Look at Mr. England going, Viva Mexico! It's Viva la Mexico, you dumb cunt. I don't know why law is in there. I don't even know what it means. I don't think it means the. I know what the means. Right? It's somewhere in my brain. But yeah, man. We're already having enough trouble with black people. Do we really want to let in more Mexicans? Wonder if I could be a police officer. What would that be like? I'd never pull anybody over. I'd fail at my quota, like, all the time. Well, actually, I'd be very racist about it. I would only arrest the black people who are jaywalking. He's white, let's just honk the horn at him. Now, I've been around cops a lot while jaywalking, and at least I have some goddamn gumption. I hide when I see a cop coming and I'm in the middle of a divider. I'll lay down and fucking hide as they're passing by. And yeah, surely they see me sometimes. You know, hide behind that bush and then they don't see you. Sometimes there's no bush to hide behind, so you just get down. Let's just get down, Bonnie! Down! Get down! Okay. He's gone. Attack! Dude, I understand the law and shit, but, you know, I think if people get hit by a car while trying to cross the street or highway, should deserve to be hit by a car, because they're just so fucking stupid not to look both fucking ways. Well, you guys drive on the wrong side of the road, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, it's your problem. It's very well spoken, well said. You know, they've got their speed limit. You know, like they're going at 45, maybe 50. I've got time to run in front of them. Now they're putting up all this stupid fucking construction shit, so you can no longer make turns where you need to. I mean, Jesus H fucking Christ, ladies and gentlemen. We have to have a 4-inch piece of concrete sticking out of the road to tell us which way to go. We can't go there. Look, they put a piece of concrete up. Fucking cunts! No, I do not smoke meth. Last time I did meth was nearly a year ago. On my birthday. My birthday's in 2 months. Somebody said, hey man, you want to buy some cocaine? I was like, yeah, dude. How much for a line? Like, $3. Or like $5. I think he said $5. And I was like, I only got $3, man. I gotta save money to get on the bus. I got $3. She's like, okay. And this is a dumb shit moment. I'm very intoxicated. It's my fucking birthday. Of course I'm intoxicated. So, of course I do it. He's like, oh, just kidding. It's meth. Fuck! I thought it was coke. Alright. Oh, that was easy. Oh, that burned a little bit. Yeah, it does burn. It burns like hell. But, because you want to get high, it's not that bad. Now, do not be fooled into snorting something that you do not know. It's a very simple way to tell. Lick your finger, dip it in the meth, and then touch it to the tip of your tongue. You will find out very quickly if it's meth or not. Dude, you better feel sorry for me, or I'm gonna consider you a fucking troll and ban your ass. I thought about doing it before. You're probably Pigeon, aren't you? Pigeon's fucking cognito. Yeah, 0 subscribers means that you are a fucking troll. Yeah. Dude, you don't have to feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for me. I feel sorry, and not for me, for the both of us. I'm just honest. I'm not Pidge. Pidge. But you've seen his stream. He's a cunt. He is a fucking wacko. No, I'm not just going to let go. Fuck that. I have not had enough. There's still more vodka, more lemonade to be had. Fuck you. Anyway, Pigeon is a weird cunt. He talks about pedophilia way too much. I've hung out with gay guys. Some of them can be very weird. When they got that pedophile mustache and shit. Ugh. Scary as shit. It's very scary. Just get rid of it. Everyone thinks you're a pedophile, but you don't care because you're gay. That is a stupid question to ask, because I'm drinking rot gut, cheapest shit you can buy vodka. It's Colson's, made by Barton in Kentucky, Louisville. It was $5.50. It is a true fucking shame that I have all these habits of smoking and drinking. Because if I didn't spend all of my money on that shit, it'd be gambling. But I don't have any money to gamble. So, you can gamble anywhere here. Anywhere. You can gamble at the laundromat. You can gamble at the fucking Circle K, 7-Eleven. Except Walgreens, but there's always a 7-Eleven across the street from Walgreens. Here, anyway. Here in Las Vegas. There's always somewhere to gamble. So if I ever got my hands on a shitload of money, I'd just gamble the fuck out of it. And it wouldn't be on like cards or maybe roulette. If I ever won on roulette. But that's the thing, beginner's luck. You're just now trying out roulette, you're bound to win. I think 17 black is my lucky number. And you win a lot from roulette because the odds that you win on roulette are ridiculous. Football and soccer, fuck that shit. You don't even know what it's like to bet on fucking football here. You gotta go under or above. So it's like, if they go under 30 points, you win because you bet under. And even if you do that, it only doubles your money. Barely. They still take off a betting tax, so you win like $19.15. Yeah, you think that's why I live in a trailer? Why don't you tell me why I don't have a car either? Yeah, the odds may be different in England, where you guys are from, but here it's legal. But is gambling legal where you are? No, but we do it anyway. I live in the gambling capital of the fucking world. I don't know if it's the entertainment capital of the world, but we all have heard the name Las Vegas. If you ever win a vacation here, I urge you to just go west. West of here, there is Mount Charleston, and it's very, I don't know, maybe you guys are used to trees and caves and shit, but, you know, that's my favorite thing in the entire fucking world, is to be outside of the city around trees. So, about a 30-40 minute drive west outside of Las Vegas will lead you to Mount Charleston. Now, Mount Charleston is a very cool place. They had a huge fire not long ago. You could see it from Las Vegas. Thank God it didn't spread very much. I saw a woman die this year. That was like literally seeing a person die. She didn't die in front of my eyes, but she died 2 days later. It had rained very heavily up west, in West Las Vegas. And I live in East Las Vegas. So it flooded the tunnels, and some woman was asleep in one of the tunnels. And she got washed out. If I had known what was happening, if I had realized it, like right there, I could have done something. I would have flagged somebody down, like, come with me. I would have standed in the middle of the road and flagged somebody down and be like, hi, come with me. And then I would have climbed down one of those fucking ladders and stuck out my arm yelling, swim. To the right! To the right! Poor thing. Poor thing. There was a homeless man chasing after her, but she washed up a mile down the road. On a golf course, no less. She was having cardiac arrest when they found her. But still, dude, it's a pretty horrifying experience when you see somebody that you just can't help. And they're screaming for help, and there's not much you can do when they're going down a fucking river. And I've never seen that river do that before. It was insane. It was like somebody released the tidal waves, man. It was crazy. The front of the water was pushing shit, like big fucking logs, shopping carts, baskets, you fucking name it. And then came this woman who was screaming for help. I just got back from getting some hot dogs and soda pop. Going over the bridge. Yeah, was he? Commando fuckface. You call yourself a commando, your fucking beard looks stupid. Cobra Commando? Alright, I probably have the wrong person, but still, it was worth a try. In fact, I'm sure I have the wrong person, because he says he's from England. Cobra Commando's a fucking cunt. Sure, you know, I try not to hate on my own people that are voting for Trump, but there's just some people who act like stupid fucking cunts all the fucking time. not my music, it's just my taste in music, you dumb fuck. And prepare to be banned, because you're about to be banned. Seen these guys with like over 100 viewers? People who are incredibly not popular have now jumped up to like 170 something viewers, or 117 viewers. I think they're full of shit because they always get banned. Like, hey, you're cheating. Fuck you. Unfortunately, you know, I'd like to say that there are no white people who cheat, but there are. Pigeon is the main one. And then you have the black cunts with the stupid dreadlocks who lost most of the front of her hair. I think she's a dyke. You know who I'm talking about. Hello. Sorry, then. What? Would you like some more lemonade? You gotta wonder. I do wonder about that one black bitch with the dreadlocks. She's another streamer. I'm sure she's got a great, better sound system than I have, but fortunately she doesn't put it to good use because like all she plays is fucking rap. You know? I get it. She works for a living. It's her money. She gets to buy whatever she wants. I am from South Africa. Holy shit. Are you white or are you black? South Africa. South. Alright, so you're in like the white part of Africa. Show my feet? You really want to see my feet? Dude. There you go. I can crack my toes. Pretoria. Pretoria. Is that how you pronounce it? Pretoria? Very interesting. You live in Africa and you have a PlayStation 4, huh? Or are you just watching me on some other thing? You know what I have to say about black people, and you won't like it. Let's send them all back to Africa. But they belong. And now he just realized who he's talking to. Am I a racist? That's good. There will be no problem sending the black people back. We'll send them to Pretoria. They're gonna go back to Africa because Black Lives Matter. You're right, everyone is a little racist. But I am, like, seriously, more than average. And I think it's for a good reason, because black people here, they fucking suck. Kanye West, he fucking sucks. Good. Good. Let's send all those Black Lives Matter cunts to your country and see how much it matters. Go to Africa. Well, don't worry, we'll put you in the white part of Africa. The Martian, I was thinking of fucking Steve Martin, but now I get Matt Damon, right? This is actually from Interstellar with that guy from Dazed and Confused, Matthew McConaughey. I sell horse shit. Hey! No, ma'am, I did not. No, it wasn't.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. You got a place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. If I give you my phone number when you worry, call me, I'll make you happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile, but don't worry. Be happy. When you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy.
My name is Jack Cooper, and I'm no pilot. I was just in the right place at the wrong time. Sometimes you don't get to choose your path. It chooses you. BT, transfer authorizations to your pilot. I'm now linked to Rifleman Jack Cooper. But whether or not I was meant for this doesn't matter. Because now, we are all that stands between salvation and extinction.
The IMC has developed a weapon. It has the power to destroy entire worlds. Stand by for Titanfall.
He was never meant to be my Titan. I never planned to be his pilot.
In 100 years from now, I can't imagine me. Oh, yes. Guns have always been around, and they will always be around.
Just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into the space. On the roof is peaceful asking me, and there's a world below can bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feel tired, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowds and all that rat race.
driving in car, leaving or coming to, you can see the glow of Las Vegas from like 100 miles away, if not more. So it makes it really sucky to try to look at the stars here, because it just fucking sucks. But if you go out and leave the city just a little bit, you can see some pretty amazing shit. It's like really pretty. Because we live in this fucking desert. Las Vegas is like the capital. I mean, it's not the capital. Carson City is, but nobody lives in Carson City. We live in Las Vegas. Now, the person who brought half of my fucking family here was a card dealer. Back before the IRS started fucking Las Vegas. Back when the mafia ran shit, and they ran it well. Very well. Better than the fucking government ever did. You know? You know? And the IRS comes to fuck us. And then so many years later, we still have this open border bullshit. Fucking build a wall! Ah! Ah! I knew that was coming.
Make sure anyone could go to a public college without going into debt. And Bernie said, I applaud her plan. You can read it all here. Hillary Clinton, a plan for us.
Death to Hillary, I say. Most of you know that skin is the biggest organ in or on your body. But what you don't know is the reason why. Come on. It's pretty easy. Some of you are coming up with it and some of you aren't. It's because it regenerates. That's right. Now, the kidneys do not regenerate, but we need them to function. So therefore it's an organ. And the kidneys are easy. You can get them replaced. But what you really might have trouble with is your fucking stomach. The stomach is unreplaceable. You cannot replace the stomach. Ever. That technology is not around yet, and even if it was, would I really want it? To live? I can imagine getting a new lung or something like that. But a new stomach is terrifying. I'm sure getting a new lung is terrifying very much in its own way. It's either, when they put you down, you're either going to wake up or you're not going to wake up. And it's very strange. It's very strange. Even just getting high off the cocktails that they give you. Like when I got my wisdom teeth removed. They didn't put me down at first. So I started crying as soon as they started injecting me with I don't know what the fuck it was, but I think it was 10% sodium pentothal mixed with something else. And then they took a saw, one of those bone saws, and went to work on my jaws. And I told them, this isn't working, man. You need to knock my ass out. This isn't working. This isn't working. They didn't get me. They didn't understand. So, while he's sawing away at my gums, I grab him by the arm, all fucking fucked up and shit. Thank God they got an emergency stop on that thing, because he could have fucking tore me apart. Now, I understand why he refuses to use knockout drugs, but certain people need to be knocked out. I am one of them. So, his father, on the other hand, was actually run out of Las Vegas because when he would knock out patients, they said, he would molest them. I don't see what the fucking problem is. You know, you're high on drugs. He's molesting you. It's cool. Unless you're like underage. He's gonna fix your teeth. He's touching your penis. Who cares? I think dentists have kind of earned a pass. They do more than priests do. Oh. Now we're getting into the priesthood of Catholicism. I'd rather not. It's like speaking politics. I don't want to go there. I really, really don't. But I will. Just ask me to. But anyway, I really don't want to go there. So I'm going to change the subject now. Do you guys remember Italian ice? It's like ice cream, but you know, it's like kind of like a snow cone, but with way better flavoring. Now in New York, I'm sure they have a lot of that shit. But here in Las Vegas, we mostly have hot dog stands, and I'm sure there's a lot of those over in New York. But dare to eat one? I'd rather not. I have a good hot dog. I want to go to that restaurant, buy like a $5 hot dog. Fuck your dollar. I know, right? And I'll go all the time to the gas station and get a hot dog stuffed with fucking cheese and fucking onions and mustard and ketchup. It's very good. Very tasty. In Boulder Station, every Sunday, they have dollar hot dogs. Are those good? Yeah, they're pretty good. Give you a hot dog, and then there's the stand. You go put the shit on it yourself. But that's alright. I don't mind it. I love it. Extra onions, little relish, ketchup, mustard, tra-la-la-la-la. I've got a hot dog! Yay! Okay. Let's prepare for this fucker, because I gotta hold it in. Big breaths. Oxygenate my blood. The average man can hold his breath for 3 minutes. Is a long time. For me, anyway. You didn't even see it. I did a good job. Let's have a cigarette to celebrate. Marlboro! Do you know why it's important to give cigarettes to kids? Because you can't smoke a joint. Since they're gonna be so fucking stingy with their marijuana laws, I will give cigarettes to kids. No matter what the age is, they ask me for a cigarette, I will give it to them. Yes. Here you go, little tyke. Smoke this motherfucker. I dare ya. You can't even smoke it, can you? You're gonna bring that to your fucking father, aren't you? Give that back. Smoke it in front of me, you fucking pussy, or I'm gonna knock you off your scooter.
size does the Pentagon have?
5.
What causes disease?
Vote for Trump. I don't need to explain how bad Hillary is in so many ways, do I? A bunch of women and a bunch of black people like, oh, Hillary's got to get in. Black Lives Matter. Now, growing up as a kid, I never thought that Trump would run for presidency. I knew of him even as a kid, because he's been around, man. His name is definitely, I got to watch him build his fucking towers from my, I had perfect view of him doing it too, the cranes. Took him a long time to do it, but yeah, Trump Towers is there. And he was a fucking cunt about it when it first opened, like, oh, there shall be no smoking in here. But I've gone there and it's very nice, actually. They got waterfalls and like, I wonder if I don't think there are any fish, but it's very nice. Drinks are expensive as fuck. You order a well scotch, it's like $15. And they don't give you any change back. They just take the 20 and like, oh, 5's mine now, fuck you. But the beautiful part about it is you don't ask to have them make it a double. And triples are actually illegal here. They'll pour you a nice big fucking glass of scotch and you can fucking enjoy it. Splash of soda on the rocks. Yeah, in the state of Nevada, you are not where the place they call Sin City is located. You cannot order a triple because it is illegal. A triple. Just give me 3. That's what they do during I don't want to say Oktoberfest, but imagine for your 21st birthday, you're supposed to do 21 shots in under a minute. That's not a good idea. But, peer pressure. Like, go! I tell you what, I will go when she starts bouncing the shots out of her vagina.
this up your ass.
You gonna give me a cigarette? We're gonna be trucking coal a couple 100 years and all you can say is a fucking cigarette, will you?
You asked for it, asshole. You smoke it. I don't know how.
all the piano lessons my mom and dad forced us to do.
I miss all
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The books, the trees in my bed. Repeat the words that I know we both said. Relax into the lane, we get so comfortable. Yeah, well then I was just stranger like a bone. One back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not ungrateful, but I'll stay. When I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little, then I jerk away from holding on to you. I know these habits hurt and warning parts of you. Never let a sweet and unexplainable. I just want back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not ungrateful, but I'll stay. When I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little run, I just want back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay.
All right.
The words that I know we both said. Relax into the need, we get so comfortable. Yeah, well then I was a stranger like a bone. I just want back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. When I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little, then I jerk away from holding hands with you. I know these habits hurt and warning parts of you. Remember, I'm sweet and unexplainable. want back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not unfaithful, but I'm straight. When I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little scared, when I get a little I just want back in your head. I just want back in your head. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay. I'm not unfaithful, but I'll stay.
Alright. The oceans.
If Hillary's president, what'll it mean for us?
Death. The death of the economy. It is truly shameful to this country that there are so many stupid fucking people that will actually vote for Hillary. If she wins, we're fucked. I said it a long time ago. I would rather move to Russia. Sure, there is less freedoms there, but also maybe more opportunities. Look, if they want to increase their military size, I am someone that should join their shit. I'd do it too, without thinking twice about it. Fuck you, USA. Hello, Russia. First of all, I love the cold weather. Second of all, I find the most interesting language on earth is Russian. Sливец чевой. Сливец мекой чевой. I know. I'm very good at impressions. I can mimic just about anything. You want me to be a drill sergeant from fucking Vietnam or a colonel in the Russian state of Slovakia. Fucking A. I feel sorry for Russia, I really do. Because they took such a huge blow back in the eras. I must say, I think that Russia deserves having the biggest country in the fucking world. Because it had to fight off all the fucking predators and so on. Other fucking... You know? They'd always get their asses kicked by like the Vikings and... I don't want to say the U.S. U.S. never did anything to Russia. Not unless it was to help it. But then there was the Cold War. Oh, you know how to make nukes too, don't ya? Fuck. They've got nukes. And then you have Chernobyl. Which I hear they're just now letting people back into Chernobyl. Why the fuck would you want to live there in the first fucking place? A nuclear bomb factory went off and made a gigantic explosion on one side of the earth. Why the fuck would you want to live there? Because French is cheap. You people are crazy. I'm sure that land is probably owned by the Russian government. Another Hillary Clinton commercial. Dude, give me a gun right now and I will shoot myself in the head.
I'm throbbing. I think it's even swollen. I think it's swollen from that, playing it 3 times. There's like an insurance around it. Yeah, I hope I have insurance. We have insurance on our cats, right? Oh, yeah. Thank God. Thank God. I feel good about, I feel like between them. Oh, God, yeah, there's lots there. Yes, like she said, it's improv.
Blow by blow, didn't see it coming. Blow by blow, sucker punch, rushes in, here to stay, rushes in. You are here to stay, what rushes into my heart and my soul. Can't control, think about it, feel it in my bones.
heard. I only screwed up once. Twice I forgot to sing.
I felt you in my legs before I ever met you. And when I lay beside you for the first time, I told you I feel you in my heart. I don't even know you. Now we say bye, bye, bye. Now we say bye, bye. My life before I ever thought you. I feel the need to lay down beside you and tell you I feel you in my heart. I don't even know you. Now say bye, bye, bye. Now say bye, bye.
Jesus Christ, you have 5 hummingbirds outside. I wish I had you here right now, because I'm sure if you put $1 in the machine, you win a shitload of money. Seeing a hummingbird is lucky. Seeing 5 of them, holy shit, hummingbirds. So they're very cool. And it's very strange, you know. People, they don't want to fuck with the hummingbirds. They're just so glad to see them. Oh, it's a hummingbird. Because in their own way, they are a marvel of engineering. They flap their wings faster, and to things like a hummingbird, everything moves a hell of a lot slower. People don't understand much about time, but I think hummingbirds, man, they are fucking cool. They're moving in kind of like slow motion and shit all the time. And they wake up, nectar! I need some sugar! It's getting late for them, yeah. Well, this is their feeding time, isn't it? Not to mention the time shit that I said. Come on. I think my time shit's cooler than, oh, they can fly backwards. Come on, fuck you. They see things way differently they're kind of like bush babies. You know what a bush baby is, Callie? Now, we get them imported here, but they're mostly native to Australia. A dog cat is fun. Oh, dog cat. Let's go to Arby's. Fuck you. I want some curly fries. And a large soda. Maybe an apple pie. Do they have apple pies? Oh, an Oreo pie. Yeah, man. What was I talking about? That was pretty cool. What was that? I don't remember. Something about Section 8, meow meow? I don't remember. No! Hummingbirds. Powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. Yeah, dude. It's good shit. Good shit. A little bit of maybe you should put in like a little extra dose if you have 2 hummingbird feeders. Put in a little extra pinch of sugar into the water and see if they like that better. And now the ant season is gone. Thank God, I fucking hate those little fuckers. Ah! Ah! Yeah, it doesn't look that bad from here, but it's healing. Hummingbirds! Poop! I wonder if it's like bat guano. New thing just found out. Hummingbird poop is worth way more than fucking bat guano. I don't know. Bats are strange fucking creatures. Very strange. Oh, it's Scotland night. And they have those ears with their fucking echo sonar thing and... Ah. I don't like bats. If they bite you, you'll get like fucking zombie disease. You're infected! Chop it off! Alright, just one part of my finger. 1, 2, go! They are pretty cool, I will admit. But they also have that power of the sonar. It's incredible. Better than any fucking... It's natural to them, is what's amazing. It's a God-given gift. That they can fucking... They're blind as a bat, but they can see shit flying in the air just by clicking their little tonsils together. Meow! Meow, meow! This is more, you don't feed her the same thing as your dog. If I grind up cat food and mix it with wet food for my cat, she will puke her ass off. I don't know what it is. Her stomach can't handle it, dude. It's fucking crazy. Come on, I made this for you. And he's like, ah. Oh, it's very good. Ah. Diced up shrimp and shit and cat food, mixed it into there, like, oh, come on, you're gonna love this. No? You're puking all over my floor! You shit! Arby's! Go to Arby's, you fucker. Suck my fucking pierced cock. I got it pierced for you, Kelly. Yeah, I went to the mall and they just stapled me. Now I have a giant fucking thing around there, and you know I have to show it to you. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So, let's go to Arby's. How much do you weigh now, Kelly Rose? That's an honest question. How much do you weigh now? I'm trying to keep down my weight, so I only eat chicken, rice, and carrots. Well, I do. I eat all kinds of shit. More shit. Yes, yes. what I will buy next month. More bacon, fried burritos, fried in bacon grease. That does sound fucking good. Potatoes! Beans and potatoes. Oh my god. A little butter. You can cut them into scallops. Kind of like potato chips. Way better. You know, that's one of the things that just fucking tastes better. You can get steak that tastes better from somewhere else, but when you try to cook potato scallops, for me, it would be a New York steak, baked potato, fuck your green beans. I want steamed broccoli over a side of spinach. Just dress it in spinach. So we are getting hungry. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want to eat something. I don't care what it is. I'm just so fucking hungry. I'll eat it with my hands. After I sanitize them first. Prop open your left eye. It works. Hungry. Food. Now. Food. Don't care what green onions. Lime green. Ew. Dude, I'm hungry as shit. I'm gonna eat the shit out of something. I'm so hungry! I put that in the microwave for 10 minutes. Over 10 minutes. It's gonna be smelling good. No? Oui, mon ami. Speaking the French, you French cunts. I said it before and I'll say it again. Fuck the French to death! Bird. Sleep. Fuck. Oh. Oh.